Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I picked up a new toy this week, the Stihl MS170. I'm going to give you guys my initial impressions on it, and we'll do a little woodcutting to see how it works. Stick around and see how it goes. Just to be clear, this is not a paid advertisement. This is just my initial assessment of the saw. Keep in mind the MS170 is meant to be a entry-level residential chainsaw for people like me who won't use it too often, but I've got several trees here in the backyard that I want to maintain, and it's also nice to have around in case, you know, we need to do some other things with landscaping and such, of cutting 4x6s that are bigger than the saw you have. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the initial stuff I've noticed with the saw and do a little walk around with it. On the side here, you have your oil fill for the blade, which is the automatic oiler, which is nice. I know some of the entry-level saws don't have that. And then back here, you have your fill cap for the two-cycle fuel you add into it. Like on all chainsaws, you have your, at least the newer saws that aren't built in 1912. You have your lock there for your chain, so it doesn't rotate. And then back here on the back, basically you'll put it all the way down here into full choke, lock the trigger in place. Oops, sorry. Lock the trigger in place, and then start from there, like you normally would. Flip her up to, you know, half choke, and then choke off. When you're ready to go. Back here, you have a little screw point or a flat here. You'll turn to pull the cover off here if you need to get to the motor, change out your spark plug and such. On this side, you'll see that we have two screws to pull the cover off if you need to change the chain out. And also on this side, you'll see they've got down here on the bottom the chain tensioner kind of tucked down in there. It's probably not the most ideal spot. It sounds like on the new MS171 model they're coming out with, they've moved it out to the outside here, but it hasn't been a problem so far. Obviously on the realm of residential, normally what you do is here as your gripper bar, your front teeth here, it's plastic, not a metal like on the other more commercial grade saws per se, or even the next couple steps up from this for residential. Here again, for what I'm doing, it's going to work more than sufficient. It does have a 16-inch bar with the Rollomatic E mini bar on it from Stihl. That's kind of a closer look at it if you want to see, you know, what's required for the chain and such. So overall, first impressions, it's an impressive little saw. Like I said, the little amount I've used it, it's got plenty of power. It doesn't lack. Obviously, you know, it's only, you know, good for certain applications. If you're cutting trees all day long, may not be such a something you want to go with. But I think for me, the price point I think right now is $155 or $159. It's kind of hard to find an entry-level saw of this type of quality. It seems to be pretty well built. And I guess we'll have to see how it goes over the next couple of years. But I did take advantage. If you bought the Stihl oil, it makes the engine warranty go out farther. Took advantage of that too. So I guess we'll see how the heavy use works and if there is any issues with it as we go along. But as all Stihl products do, they come with one of these multi-tools to open up the saw and adjust the blade and such. Let's take a gander under the hood here and see, you know, what this saw has to offer underneath. Pretty easy, picks right up, comes right out. It looks like on the front, it just pulls right out. There we go. There's a pin here and here, or slides up in there. You'll see up in there they slide to these points for it to go back up in there on each side. So on top here, it looks like we have the air cleaner, which comes right off, easy to clean, and all that fun jazz. Your spark plug here on top. Like I said, it seems to be a pretty well built little unit for what it is. Better again it there from the side. You can get a better look at the spark plug, its location, right up there. But pull that cap right off, and you can use your tool to come with it and pull it right out and take it replace if need be. Look at this side. Everything's well and neat in there, so I guess, yeah. Let's go ahead and put that cover back on. Slide those 2 points up onto the front there. Make sure this switch is out of the way. Looks like we gotta lock the switch down to put the cover back on. Lock her back in place. Looks like you're good to go. Let's go out here and do some cutting with it and see how it works. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this baby started up from a full start and see how it works. Lock the choker down, put the choke on. Yeah, cold start. Let's pull. Probably should mention you're supposed to start this with the chain lock in place, so let's try it again. Oops, put it on run first. Out it goes. So let's give her another go here, see how she works while she's hot, while she starts up, and how she cuts through this. So let's check it out. That's perfectly when she's hot. Just like butter. It's the way we like it. It's a nice little saw. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today. Stihl MS170. Seems like a pretty good saw to start with here, so we'll see how it works out. But let's make quick work what do I got to do, and for using it, 3 or 4 times a year, I think it's gonna be more than sufficient. Hope you guys like what you saw today. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like if you guys like the video. If not, give me some feedback what we can do to make this better. Hit that little bell, so that way every time I post a new video, you guys will be staying in the loop. Appreciate you following today. And until next time, thank you for joining K6 Outdoors. See ya.
See you next time. Bye bye. You look.